What's up, fam? If you're in here, we're going to be starting in just a moment. I am just sharing some links out. And then we are going to give her. All right, almost there, almost there. We get started very soon here. And I just want to make sure I can see my comments here. All right. Well, we have a whole bunch of stuff to talk about today. It's some crazy times in the markets, as I'm sure you're all already aware. But bunch of crazy stuff been happening, and we're gonna cover as much as possible. Might be a bit of a longer video today, so let's dive right in.
You are watching Chaos Crypto News, the crypto news that you need to know.
What's cracking, everybody? KhaosDubz here. And boy, oh boy, do we have an exciting time in the markets right now. Everything is just absolutely wild, and I mean, there's so much potential. There's so much FUD happening as well. It's really hard to kind of believe anybody about what's going on, but today we're going to kind of discuss that. We're going to figure out kind of a better picture of what's happening and just have a peek into what's really going on. So we're going to start off with this. Gold prices are at an all-time high. So really, what's driving the rally? And I mean, they've been hitting all-time high over and over and over the last couple of years since the Ukraine thing started. But from rising inflation and central bank purchases to global market volatility, multiple factors are pushing gold to new heights, with the spot price reaching to almost $2,900 per ounce, just shy of its previous peak. As the precious metal becomes an even more attractive option for preserving wealth in a volatile economic environment, the key drivers of this rally are escalating US, China, and trade tensions, central bank gold purchases, inflationary pressures and stagflation fears, geopolitical uncertainty, and market volatility and economic slowdown concerns. So, I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff that's really leading to it, but I think a lot of this is just FUD, to be honest. Like, there's not all these horrible concerns that I think are super valid. I think it's just a lot of people kind of scaring people out, shaking people out. Before we go any further, I want to mention none of this is financial advice. You should always do your own research and don't trust, verify. So we're going to get into a little bit about the wider markets here. The whole market has become very confusing and is losing all logic. Now, I felt a bit about this, or about this way, I should say, for like since the last bull run, really, when NFTs and memes were kind of taking over everything, and NFTs were kind of going to, multi-million-dollar price tags for a picture. then the thought occurs to me, like start hearing some stuff and it's like people are saying they're laundering money with the NFTs, and it kind of makes sense. Like, hey, you need to launder this money. Great. Give me this NFT and, I pay you a bunch of money, whatever, and that money goes wherever it goes type of thing, right? So I don't know exactly how it all works, but when you think about it, it's a pretty valid option because, I mean, the logic just isn't there behind it, in my opinion. But the crypto market isn't following the same old patterns anymore, and it's throwing crypto traders off. Now, there's a bunch of people talking about, maybe the 4-year cycle is not going to be a thing anymore after this bull run because we're doing a utility run instead. And that's really going to change everything about the fundamentals of the markets. We're easily 50K to 100K undervalued, and there's far too much to be bullish about. There's going to be a violent repricing. And that's what a lot of people are also saying. I mean, you're not bullish enough, so definitely something to think about right now. And especially while prices are down, it's not a bad time to load up your bags a little more, Now, I'm sure as most of you, if not all of you know, El Salvador made Bitcoin their national currency a few years back. Well, apparently the lesson of El Salvador's failed Bitcoin experiment. The revolution is dead in El Salvador, and it's a lesson for developing nations who aim to seek out economic autonomy by making crypto legal tender. The IMF wants to keep you down. El Salvador, President Bukele, abandoned his Bitcoin legal tender revolution in favor of international development loans. This new status quo has been made clear. While nation states can stack and hold Bitcoin, the people cannot use it as legal tender. Instead, they must remain chained to fiat currency. The IMF's modus operandi has been to give developing countries development loans for construction and engineering. To receive these loans, countries often agree to balance their deficits, squeeze public spending, open their markets, and privatize sectors of the economy. And in the case of El Salvador, kill the Bitcoin revolution and squash the opposition. It's crazy how we're basically just slaves that think we're free, We really don't have a lot of control of our own lives or destiny when you have governments and, what do you want to call it, corporations, I guess, like the IMF that are controlling everything. It's kind of crazy. I'm going to talk a little bit about Satoshi. So I'm sure many of you also know Satoshi has a huge wallet of over 1 million Bitcoin, which is worth a whole lot of money. Finally, it may have been cracked who he is. So Kraken may know the identity of Satoshi, this Coinbase executive claims. The Coinbase exec made what he called some new findings that may have not been previously reported. What Connor Gorgon found? Well, Gorgon summarized his findings into 3 main points. Satoshi was last active on chain in 2014. He may have used a Canadian Bitcoin exchange, and Kraken may know the identity. Now, how could that be? Well, Satoshi owning 1,096,000 Bitcoin, I guess, 108 billion worth, which makes the mythical figure wealthier on paper than Bill Gates, which is insane. He revealed that Satoshi linked addresses also sent 200 Bitcoin to the Bitcoin faucet across 2 transactions. He pointed out that back in the day, you could fill out a CAPTCHA and get 5 Bitcoin for free. And I mean, I was playing with the Bitcoin faucets back in the day, and I'm sure somewhere I had a bunch of Bitcoin, but I never took it seriously. I never kept my wallets or anything. So, I mean, oh well, it is what it is. We're here today, and that's just how she goes. I mean, a lot of people have a very similar story, so you can't really think too much about it. You can't let it drag you down. I thought there was a little bit more about Satoshi. Yeah, there is. So I just got this one here in the wrong spot. We'll move that over. Now, Satoshi Nakamoto still holding 107 billion worth of Bitcoin in thousands of wallets. Now, this just interested me because of how many wallets he has to spread across. So Arkham recently added 22,000 Satoshi addresses to its database, listing total holdings of over 1 million Bitcoin. At $100,000, that is absolutely insane. And now, where did this other one go here? Here we go. Okay. Canadian hacker faces charges for 48.8 million crypto heist. Crazy, because nothing ever exciting happens in Canada generally, but this is pretty wild. A 22-year-old, no less, Canadian hacker, Andian Medjejovic, is currently on the run after allegedly exploiting a flaw in KyberSwap, a DeFi protocol, to steal 48.8 million in crypto. The Eastern District of New York claims that Medjejovic took advantage of weaknesses in KyberSwap's code back in 2023. He is said to have manipulated the protocol's liquidity pools by borrowing vast sums of crypto, inflating prices artificially. This led to a glitch in KyberSwap's automated market maker, which allowed him to drain almost 50 million from 77 LPs spread across 6 blockchains. The hacker then allegedly attempted to blackmail KyberSwap's devs, demanding control over the protocol and its decentralized autonomous organization in exchange for half of the stolen assets. Medvedovic is also accused of laundering the stolen funds through various methods, including digital asset mixers and bridge protocols. So, I mean, who knows where he is? If he has that much money, he's, in my opinion, very unlikely to actually ever get caught. He's probably disappeared to some small island and is now living his best life. We got a good block of XRP news here. So XRP price is under pressure after the outage and a 50% drop in active addresses. Not sure if you know or not, folks, but 2 days ago now, I guess, XRP went down, and that was apparently the third time it's happened in the history of XRP. I even mentioned in my last stream, it's never really went down, but this didn't go down like Solana goes down. It's a little bit different. So XRP price remains under pressure, trading within a key range as technical indicators signal potential downside risks. The recent 64-minute outage, which briefly halted transactions, has now been resolved, but it did little to boost investor confidence. Also, the network's active addresses have dropped nearly 50% from its December peak. With a possible death cross forming on its EMA lines, XRP could test lower support levels unless renewed hype and buying pressure push it back above key resistance zones. And I think it's still dropping here, if I'm not mistaken. Quick peek here at what it's doing. Oh boy. Got so many windows open here. And I put it in the wrong spot. Let's have a quick peek here. Yeah, it's dropping heavily. So, you know, not too surprising. I have a very small short open there. Hopefully to get a little something back out of whatever's happening, you know. But XRP price falls following ledger downtime as open interest hits monthly low. XRP is the biggest loser in the top 10 coins by market cap Wednesday following XRP's ledger technical issues. The fourth biggest cryptocurrency by market cap is right now the biggest loser out of the top 10, having dropped by nearly 11% in 24 hours. Its price currently stands at about 241, maybe a little less now, 238 or something like that. Zooming out further, XRP has shed 21% of its value over a 7-day period. It's tied with Dogecoin for the biggest losses among the top 10 coins during that span. The XRP ledger powered a blockchain for XRP powered apps, as well as a recently rising crop of meme coins, as you all know, had technical troubles on Tuesday, halting block production for about an hour before recovering. The asset dipped in price on the news, of course. But again, I mean, I think it's just a little bit of FUD, to be honest. I don't think there's anything wrong with XRP, you know what I'm saying? Like, I keep buying more when it dips as much as I can anyways. So here's some awesome news that should help propel the price, and I'm kind of going back and forth between, you know, negative news and good news, which is why I think a lot of this is just FUD and none of it really means anything. But Garlinghouse to join Trump's U.S. Crypto Advisory Council. Here's who's in the running alongside him, though. Garlinghouse is shortlisted for a key role on Trump's U.S. Crypto Advisory Council. The council will address crucial debates, including whether the crypto should be classified as commodities or securities. Other prominent crypto leaders, including figures from Kraken, Coinbase, and Circle, are also considered for council positions. Garlinghouse's potential role on the council has sparked much discussion. Known for his longtime advocacy for clearer regulations, Garlinghouse could play a key part in creating a more defined and fair regulatory environment for the entire crypto industry. Exciting stuff, hopefully comes to fruition. I mean, one of these other guys could win, but I think kind of a lot of people are on the same page, especially people in the crypto industry. We're sick of the overreach and regulation by enforcement. It's kind of nonsense. Now, why is XRP missing from Hong Kong's crypto list? The token faces a 12% crash. They're saying it's due to the fact that it's not listed on their crypto list. But again, I think there's so many other things happening. Like, it's not just XRP, which we'll talk about here soon. Regulators may have avoided XRP due to Ripple's ongoing battles with the SEC. Hong Kong enforces strict regulations limiting approved assets to a few major tokens. Wow, that sucks, eh? But you know what tokens work? What tokens did make the cut? I should say Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Chainlink, not XRP. Kind of crazy. I'm thinking we're going to see that turn around once this case is finally fully over. I mean, it's a bullshit fake court case, anyways, but things are going to change here. Now, a market expert claims XRP to drop to 176 was manipulated, and here's why. I mean, we kind of all know this already, but there's a bit of information in here. So, within 3 hours on February 3rd, XRP experienced a rapid decline from $2.57 to $1.76, a staggering 31% decrease. Nevertheless, the rapid recovery above $2 that occurred shortly after was a cause for concern. The price movement has been the subject of speculations, with some posting that external factors rather than organic selling pressure were responsible. Furthermore notable was the fact that the drop in XRP did not seem to be isolated. Another market guru, Vincent Van Code, noted over the same period that Bitcoin, HBAR, and several other currencies had quite comparable price swings. This spurred questions about coordinated market behavior or automated trading. The mysteries are further complicated by synchronized market movements. Unless there are outside factors actively impacting price behavior, there is a statistically little chance that several cryptocurrencies would see the same sharp collapse and recovery in the same time periods. The accuracy of these movements suggests a deeper degree of coordination. And it really wouldn't surprise me, honestly. I mean, these people with billions and billions of dollars can basically do whatever they want. So it's unfortunate, but it's just the way that it is. Ripple price prediction. Now, I don't like to get too much into, predictions and kind of just random guessing, but it's good to kind of hear some opinions. So can XRP surge to $15 in 2025 as the SEC case nears a resolution? Well, with a closed-door meeting set to discuss litigation matters, many think a final resolution could be near. The SEC's closed-door meeting held yesterday had sparked a lot of talks about XRP's potential. While the official agenda includes discussion on litigation and enforcement actions, many believe the XRP case could be a central topic, or the Ripple case, I should say, because Ripple is not XRP necessarily. Crypto Bull says that XRP could reach $15 by the end of the month based on its current price movement, which mirrors the pattern of XRP's major breakout in March of 2017. I thought I had something else here marked off, but I guess not on that one. But it would be good to see those kind of price movements again. I'll tell you, that is an exciting prospect. Now, will XRP get back to $3? Solana on verge of losing $200? Dogecoin lost almost all of its 250% gains. A lot to talk about here as well. XRP's price has plummeted below the 50 EMA, which frequently serves as a crucial support for bullish momentum. Many traders are wondering if a return to the $3 mark is still feasible given the asset is currently having difficulty holding above 250. The obvious loss of the uptrend structure in XRP's current price is the most worrisome aspect. 210 is the next crucial support level to keep an eye on. XRP may be pulled towards the 200 EMA, which is located at about $1.80, if the price is unable to stay above this zone. A recovery, however, is not completely out of the question. XRP trying to form a local bottom and has found some temporary stability despite the steep drop. In order to form a bullish reversal, the price would have to push back above 280 and claim the 50 EMA as support. Now, again, I think that's very possible. I think this is trying to shake a lot of people out, to be honest. Let's see here. Dogecoin's dangerous test. Following a sharp increase of more than 250%, Doge has made a substantial retracement, wiping out the majority of the gains and testing important support levels. So, that sucks. And it's talking about Solana here too, but whatever. I don't really give a rat's ass about Solana personally, so I'm not too interested in digging deep into it. We got some more Ripple XRP news. A major XRP milestone has been achieved. Over 95% of RLUSD stablecoin transactions have occurred on the XRP ledger. RLUSD has recorded over 105,000 transactions on the XRP ledger. Milestones comes approximately 2 months after its launch. Only 4,000 transactions have been processed on the ETH network, meaning that more than 95% are occurring on XRP-L, I should say. Significant preference for XRP-L over Ethereum indicates that users are favoring the network's efficiency and lower costs. The increasing transaction count further reflected a growing adoption. See, we're going back and forth here between good news, bad news. It's all just fun. Now, the XRP ledger velocity nears breakout point. What it means for Ripple and the XRP price. Despite a strong surge of around 300% in November, XRP has traded weekly this month, giving back nearly all of its December gains. Wow, so that does line up with the Dogecoin that we just read about there. Kind of crazy, but again, not super worrisome. It's just another good buying opportunity. Nevertheless, despite the pullback, there are signs of brewing activity under the crypto assets network, indicating a potential price eruption. In a tweet, analyst Martin from CryptoQuant pointed out a rising trend in XRP's velocity, sharing a chart. He noted that velocity on the XRP ledger is approaching the trend line, suggesting an imminent breakout. Marks further suggested that if XRP replicates the magnitude of its previous breakout, the price could soar to over $100, making a staggering 45x increase from current levels. Some people are saying that's not possible. Some people are saying it is. It's really hard to believe people, but I know what I hold, and so should you. Ripple's XRP is on track for 63,000% gains, a rapid explosion like in 2017. So there's multiple people saying this. XRP traded relatively quietly on Thursday, following a strong performance on Wednesday when it outperformed the broader currency market, rising by 2.5%. On Wednesday, popular analyst Charting Guy stated that XRP remains on track for a potential repeat of the extraordinary 63,000 surge it saw in 2017, 63,000%. Now, I heard it was 76,000%, but whatever. Anything in those ranges is absolutely insane. Let me mention, though, Quantzilla did 88,000% on our first parabolic run. And I say first because I expect us to do some pretty crazy gains once everything really starts moving here. Now, for those wondering, XRP is still technically on track for 2017 if we manage to close the week in the green. The XRP bull run remains one of the most significant in crypto history, and at the start of 2017, XRP traded around 0.006 cents, or dollars, I guess, so a sixth of a penny. But by early January 2018, it had reached its all-time high of 384, marking an astonishing gain of nearly 64,000%. Veteran trader Peter Brandt weighed in on XRP's price potential, sharing his view that the current market conditions may indicate another significant rise. According to Brandt, if the flag pattern is completed within 6 weeks, XRP's market cap could soar to $500 billion, nearly quadrupling its current valuation of $139 billion. However, he cautioned that the outlook could change dramatically if the pattern fails to materialize. Analysts point out several other key drivers fueling XRP's surge. In a Wednesday interview with Fox, David Stryzowski, CEO of Sound Planning Group, disclosed that Bank of America, folks, now processes 100% of its internal transactions using Ripple's technology. Unbelievable. That is huge. Ripple is the second largest coin, and before the SEC investigation, Ripple is going to be the track that everything runs on in the future. See, now, that's a little bit more of a realistic prediction than the FUD of, it's not good, it's not good. I've seen people saying, I'm selling all my altcoin bags and stuff, which I think is absolutely hilarious. Moving on from some of the XRP news, some Crypto.com and Crow news. Crypto.com reveals stablecoin launch and Cronos ETF filing in its 2025 roadmap. If you're a holder of Crow, this is pretty exciting news, but if you use Crypto.com at all, this is pretty sweet. Depends who you are, I guess, because, they are tailoring to being a bank and dealing with more institutional investors, but they revealed plans to launch a stablecoin and file for a Cronos exchange-traded fund, ETF, in its 2025 roadmap. They also outlined plans for global fiat on-off ramp, stocks and ETF trading, US and South Korean credit cards, derivatives, AI trading tools, and more. It's pretty ambitious. The roadmap highlighted that Crypto.com is set to launch in the third quarter and that the exchange will submit its native tokens ETF filing by the last quarter of this year. That is super bullish. We need CRO's price to start going up for sure. Crypto.com's expansion into banking will introduce personal multi-currency accounts, yield on cash, faster and cheaper global transfers, business accounts, and international banking accounts. The exchange will also introduce Crypto.com credit cards, a 10% travel rebate, and the Crypto.com Prime card. I believe that's starting in Korea, though, not in the States or North America, unfortunately. We were talking in my last episode a day or two ago there about the Pump.fund that's getting sued by this law firm or whatever, because the meme coins are ripping people off essentially, and most of them are rug pulls or what have you. Well, law firms demand Pump.fund remove meme coins that infringe upon their IP. Now, if you watched my episode the other day, there's some interesting news that brings us back around. Two law firms suing Pump.fund said they issued a cease and desist order to the platform demanding the removal of meme coins that impersonate the companies. Berwick and Wolf Popper claimed that Pump.fund chose not to remove meme tokens made to intimidate their clients and undermine the legal action against the platform. Now, the US-based law firm claimed that Pump.fund launched such tokens in conjunction with third-party efforts to intimidate clients of the two firms and undermine the legal action against the platform. Berwick Law confirmed that Pump.fund has the technical capability to remove these tokens and has chosen not to act despite the clear financial and legal risks. It was reported earlier that some members of the crypto community suspected that Berwick and Wolf Popper, which are the law firms, were behind this Dogshit2 token, as some claimed that a blockchain address shown in the firm's legal documents matched the address associated with the Dogshit2 meme coin. The law firms stated, our firms have no affiliation, endorsement, or ownership interest in the Dogshit2 token or any related assets. Simply put, our firms have not launched any meme coins on-chain. Now, they say on-chain. I don't know if that means that, they have something in the works, or maybe they were gonna and then they didn't, but it's interesting wording. Amid Wednesday's cease and desist order, Dogshit2 saw over 1,000% surge in trade volume over the past day, according to data from CoinGecko. It has a market cap of over 8.7 billion, up 242% in the past 24 hours. If a coin called Dogshit2 can hit 8 billion, Quantzilla is poised for some serious gains in the future, folks. I'm sure this coin, I haven't done any looking into it, but Dogshit2, I don't think it does anything. Quantzilla has a lot going for it, folks. And if you're not part of our Telegram, make sure you check the description below. There's a link for Quantzilla. It's quantzilla.online. You got to check that out, read our docs, and join our Telegram, because it's a great time. Now, I'm not sure what that's about. I'm not really interested in that. Oh, look, some Solana news. I don't know what anyone's expecting, but I'm sure half of you at least know where this is going. It's Jupiter Dex was hacked and traders lose millions in scam. Wow, surprise, surprise. Solana-based Dex aggregator Jupiter faced a major security breach as its X account was hacked, promoting a fake meme coin called Meow. The scam, which used the name of Jupiter's co-founder, tricked traders into losing millions within minutes. Jupiter Mobile quickly alerted users, warning them not to click any links. However, the hacker continued posting about another suspicious token, Dcoin. Many users reported losing their Solana tokens due to the breach. Criticism followed, with crypto investor Beanie questioning how a platform handling billions in liquidity failed to secure its social media. Currently, Jupiter's X account remains compromised, raising concerns over security in the crypto space. Now, Ethereum is no longer the crypto casino as DEX traffic switched to Solana. I think this is absolutely hilarious. I mean, there was plenty of scams on Ethereum. My MetaMask was compromised somehow a couple of months back, and thankfully I didn't lose a whole bunch, but it was enough that I'm like, fuck, it sucks. But Ethereum's not doing so good. Ethereum no longer carries enough speculative assets while retaining relatively high gas fees. Activity shifted to L2, especially Base, which carried the most new token launches in Ethereum ecosystem. Solana surpassed all other chains due to easier use and well-established DEX infrastructure. Uniswap remained the biggest market by volume, but Radium quickly took up around 30% of all DEX activity. Ethereum carried between 10K and 15K new token launches per month in the last quarter. At that time, Base launches exceeded 250,000 tokens per month. The amount of crypto that's out there is absolutely wild. All of that activity was still smaller than Solana's Pump.Fun launches, which exceeded 1.2 million tokens per month. In January, Pump.Fun extended the trend, creating over 1.71 million new tokens. Now, if you look up how many cryptos are there, you'll hear things between like 13 and 30 or 40,000, because most of them are dead, basically. But we're talking there is millions and millions and millions of different cryptos. It's ridiculous. And it seems like the ones on Solana are rugging people left and right. Now, let's talk about Ethereum a little bit more here, because can an altcoin season occur without a rally in Ethereum? Crypto community debates. Ethereum's underperformance may have halted the highly anticipated altcoin season in the current market cycle. FUD. In the last two market cycles, altcoin seasons were triggered as capital flowed from Bitcoin into top altcoins, beginning with Ethereum. Several community members suggested that the launch of Pump.Fun has led to massive wealth diversion from top cryptos to lower cap, short-lived tokens. Ethereum's struggles in recent months have raised questions about whether the second largest cryptocurrency is stifling altcoin gains. Pump.Fun has sparked debate, as many believe that the platform's speculative tokens are absorbing liquidity that would typically flow into top altcoins, shifting market dynamics in favor of these short-lived tokens. Again, I think that's kind of FUD. Yes, the money's moving around, but eventually it's going to move back into the bigger coins that are a lot safer once enough people get rugged. As a result, altcoin sentiment has tanked, leading to massive struggles in top tokens across key sectors, down between 50 and 90% from their all-time highs, according to data from ex-user Nemi. The chart below shows that the altcoin market dominance has been plunging alongside that of Ethereum when compared to Bitcoin. But I mean, Bitcoin's down 9.2%, ETH 44, Sol 30, BNB 29, SEI 79, Aptos 70, AVAX 82, Phantom, which is apparently now Sonic, down 87, Injective, I think that is 73. I mean, this is just insanity, Technical downhill adventures. If a 13-year-old child can make a coin and rug people, I'm not interested in anything attached to Solana, because now you'll never know how big the rugs really grow. Yeah, exactly. Very, very true point. And I mean, that's kind of what we're about here, right? Like, our memes are focused on shitting on Solana and ETH simply because, the ones of us who's been in the crypto market for a while, when things get really crazy, sometimes Ethereum fees are in the hundreds of dollars. And like there was a point where I paid $400 for Ethereum fees. And I'm just like, oh my God, I don't ever plan on using Ethereum again, to be honest. ETH trader Pickles Cage argued on X that the only way for altcoins to recover in this cycle is if Ethereum sees a recovery. He also noted how ETH has led past altcoin rallies with innovative trends, including ICOs, DeFi, Summer, and NFTs. This is visible when observing the previous alt seasons in the last two bull markets, where Ethereum's rally fueled increased capital injection into several other alts. Alt seasons are a period of extensive altcoin rallies, often spearheaded by ETH. In previous market cycles, alt seasons occur when investors rotate capital from Bitcoin into Ethereum and other altcoins. Pumped-up fund tokens are drawing capital away from top altcoins. Similarly, the rise of Solana's pumped-up fund has drawn criticism, with many community members arguing that investor interest has shifted from top altcoins toward quick gains from fleeting meme tokens. Quick gains and quick losses. Pumped-up fund quickly became a leader in token launches, raking in over $500 million in revenue since it went live in 2024. While this may seem positive for the crypto market, community members argue that it has negatively impacted the altcoin market. Several altcoins are seeing lesser inflows due to the attractiveness of the get-rich-quick nature of most meme coins. While pumped-up fund in the meme sector continued to boom, it is clearly at the expense of other assets. For alt season to gain momentum, liquidity would likely need to rotate away from meme coins back into the top altcoins, beginning with Ethereum. Historically, alt seasons have occurred about every 200 days after Bitcoin's halving. It has been over 273 days since the halving, and altcoin season has yet to go into full swing. Now, talking about one of the biggest alts, Chainlink sees the highest whale activity in 14 months. Is a major move coming? It very well could be. Chainlink is gaining attention as its whale activity reaches its highest level in 14 months, fueling expectations of an impending major price move. Large transactions, which are those above $100,000 involving Link, have increased significantly, with these reaching levels not seen in over a year, suggesting that whales might be making moves. Pretty exciting stuff. If you're a Link holder. That's the only ETH token left that I hold, and I've been holding it for a long time. I bought Link at like $4. So, once things move, I'd like to get out of all ERC20 stuff personally. Now, talking about HBAR. Hedera gains attention. Will HBAR price skyrocket to 90 cents or higher? The HBAR price is poised to reach 30 cents and even maybe 90 cents. David Duong highlights the return of dinosaur altcoins like HBAR. Now, see, this is exactly what the last article was fudding about, essentially. Oh, the big altcoins don't have the liquidity in them. Well, the return of dinosaur coins is going to make that a real possibility that money moves into, things like HBAR and so on and so forth. The token is currently facing a bearish period, marking a monthly loss of 22%. That is a good buying opportunity, folks. Now, HBAR price to reach $1.90. Analyst insights. Does he mean $1.90 or 90 cents? Because everything else is saying 90 cents. Either way. Crypto enthusiast Merlin, the trader, shared an X post predicting the HBAR price potential upswing, posting that a higher move is imminent. The trader wrote, HBAR is ready for liftoff. According to his analysis, the HBAR price will reach a high of 30 cents in the near future. In 2021, when HBAR's price stabilized around $1.50, it sparked a significant bullish rally. The rally pushed the token to a high of around $5. With HBAR currently hovering around the same level as in 2021, the analyst predicts a potential repeat of the previous rally, driving the token's price even higher. Now, see, I didn't know anything about HBAR in 2021. I only got into it last year. But with numbers like that, I mean, that's crazy. It sounds like a really good buy right now. I think it's like 24 cents right now. A well-known analyst has set an even more bold target of $75 for HBAR. So, I mean, that could be crazy speculation or it could be reality. I've heard that HBAR may go even higher than that. But again, that's, I think, a lot of speculation. But I think somewhere around $5 to $10 is probably a pretty realistic estimation. At least in this bull run. Uh-oh. Solana, here we go again. Solana price to $500. Andrew Tate live stream may spark surge. Now, Andrew Tate was not about crypto like, I don't know, what was it, 2 years ago? And this gets even more funny as we get over the next article. But Andrew Tate's upcoming live stream on on-chain trading may drive more interest in Solana and its ecosystem. He initiated an online broadcast dedicated to on-chain trading, which his millions of followers were expected to watch. His X video request for 5,000 retweets exceeded expectations, reaching over 6,400 retweets. During a confirmation interview, he stated he would broadcast the show either on Tuesday or Wednesday. Throughout his livestream, Andrew Tate presents Photon, which functions as a blockchain infrastructure for rapid Solana meme coin transactions. The majority of Tate's audience members are young male traders, which may result in immediate market activity increases. And the cup and handle pattern supports Solana's surge. I don't know if people need to have faster meme coin transactions. They're just going to get rugged faster. Like, this is hilarious. Now, the Tate brothers are involved in today's news segment. So, XRP news. Tristan Tate now shows curiosity on $100 XRP price prediction. Andrew Tate's brother Tristan took to X seeking answers as to why there's so much momentum building around Ripple's native token XRP. Can somebody explain the hype to me? Why on earth would this go to hundreds per coin, he says. Flooded with nearly 5,000 comments, the XRP community has taken the opportunity to educate the Tate brother on why XRP has the potential to reach $100. The main driver behind the XRP price prediction to $100 is that it makes transactions much faster than any other token for a fraction of the cost. Japan's banking system, valued at an impressive $6.37 trillion, is gearing up for an unprecedented integration of XRP. It represents a fundamental change in how banks will conduct international transactions. Its transaction speed averaging just a few seconds, combined with low fees, allows for real-time cross-border payments. This efficiency positions XRP as a viable bridge currency capable of addressing the inefficiencies that have long plagued traditional banking systems. With XRP's current price of $240, some have argued that buying XRP now is like buying Bitcoin more than a decade ago at these levels. Like I said earlier, once this utility bull run takes off, all bets are off, everything's going to change, and people are going to be blown away because, the 4-year cycle might just break. At least temporarily, but it's hard to say. A little bit more news about social media influencers here. Streamers Aiden Ross and FaZe Banks plan crypto GTA 6 server. Would it be banned? History suggests Rockstar will not allow it. The plan could be doomed from the start. When GTA 6 drops, me and Ricky are going to make the biggest server together, Ross said during a live stream. And I promise you, it's going to be completely crypto. Everything pro-crypto about it, it's going to change the game. Ross said that the pair would put a lot of money into it. But if history is anything to go by, the server would likely get banned, and here's why. Back in 2022, Rockstar Games published an article explaining that the player-run servers on Grand Theft Auto Online and Red Dead Online could no longer use crypto assets, or NFTs in any way. And it goes on to talk about there was a cease and desist sent to somebody on the server by one of the lawyers from Rockstar. So, kind of crazy. Probably not something you really want to screw around with. But I think it still may be a thing. As Trump is in office, as the SEC case gets dropped, I think Rockstar might change their tone a little bit. Charge some type of fee, 3% or something like that, or something crazy like 5%, maybe just 1%, but they're going to charge a fee and allow it to happen. Standard Chartered predicts massive Bitcoin eruption to $500,000 before President Trump leaves the White House. Now, we're going to go back and forth here with a little bit of FUD again. Kendrick foresees Bitcoin hitting 200,000 by the end of 2025, steadily rising to 300,000 in 2026, 400K in 2027, and ultimately 500,000 in 2028, when he thinks the maiden crypto will plateau in the following year. In such a scenario, Bitcoin would have a whopping 10.4 trillion market cap, likely overtaking tech giants Apple and Microsoft in the process. At that price, it would also account for approximately half of gold's current 19.3 trillion market evaluation. Insane. Can you imagine if Bitcoin or crypto in general flips gold? Like, holy crap. Now, some other guy here causing more FUD. U.S. Bitcoin reserve will lead to pain in under 2 years, warns Arthur Hayes. So maybe he's saying we're going to go to pain and then it's going to go up, or maybe he's just not a believer in the markets or whatever. But these two articles are telling completely different stories for relatively short-term estimations here. Crypto entrepreneur and former BitMEX CEO Arthur Hayes denounced calls for a United States Bitcoin strategic reserve, warning that such a program would create unnecessary pain in 2 years and transform the world's largest cryptocurrency into a potent political weapon. FUD alert. I got a few more articles here, a couple things that are relatively interesting. There's a couple different kind of hacks going on right now. They're stealing people's crypto. Crypto wallet users warned of security risks on adult websites. Users of Phantom and Trust Wallet have been exposed to a security vulnerability that results in unauthorized fund withdrawals when accessing adult websites through their wallet browsers. Through the wallet browsers, not on normal browsers. This exploit takes advantage of weaknesses in the browser functionality of these wallets when users visit certain adult websites. Malicious scripts are triggered, allowing cyber criminals to gain control over the wallet, and once access is obtained, assets are quickly transferred to the attacker's account with no possibility of recovering the stolen funds. He advised users to refrain from accessing adult content sites through their wallets, warning that such actions could lead to significant financial losses. Luker emphasized that visiting these sites could result in funds being stolen almost instantly. Wallet browsers are integrated web browsers within cryptocurrency wallets that enable users to interact directly with DeFi apps, conduct transactions, and access web-based services without leaving the wallet interface. These browsers are designed to support activities such as DeFi, trading, interacting with NFTs, or exploring blockchain-related websites. In my opinion, it's pretty disappointing, though, that these wallets wouldn't already have extra security built in for stuff like this, considering, there's so many hacks and scams in crypto. Crypto has a lot of value. It's got a lot of eyes on it. And I mean, you're putting your users at risk, especially users who maybe aren't the most educated. These are pretty popular wallets going around, and people are getting robbed, essentially. There is another type of crypto stealing thing going on, and researchers have flagged crypto stealing malware in Google and Apple apps. Now, I know Apple is usually not known for this kind of stuff, but it has migrated over to Apple as well. The malware scans users' images for ones that contain wallet recovery phrases. Matching images are then encrypted and transmitted to a remote server. This is kind of one of the things that, pretty much every wallet tells you, store it somewhere safe. Don't put it in your photos on your phone, because that's exactly what happens, The SparkCat campaign uses malicious software development kit embedded in modified messaging apps and other applications to scan users' image galleries for sensitive recovery data. This technique was first observed in March 2023. Malware features within messaging apps scanning users' galleries for crypto wallet recovery phrases, commonly known as mnemonics, to send to remote servers. This new campaign employs an SDK framework integrated into various apps available on official and unofficial app marketplaces for Android and iOS. Scary stuff. A food delivery app, for example, called Come on Google Play was found to include the malicious SDK. The infected apps have been collectively installed more than 242,000 times, and similar malware was later identified in apps available on Apple Store. Now, I wish they would have a list of all the apps here so you could kind of cross-reference if you have them or not, and to remove any kind of privileges or remove the app entirely. The problem is compounded by code obfuscation and malicious updates that introduce malware after an app has already been approved. Attackers obfuscated the entry point to hide their actions from security researchers and law enforcement. When users access a support chat feature within the app, the SDK requests prompts them with a permission request to read the image gallery. If permission is granted, the application scans the images for keywords that suggest mnemonic phrases or presence in multiple languages. Matching images are then encrypted and transmitted to a remote server. If experienced fraudsters start selling ready-made scripts, this method could spread fast. Buddy agreed that noting the OCR to scan is such a clever trick, but he believes that there is still space for improvement. Imagine the combination of OCR and AI to automatically pick out the sensitive information from images or screens. Scary times, folks, scary times. Couple more here. Both of these are related to the Pi coin, which I still have a feeling maybe some type of data harvesting scam, but at the same time, it kind of makes me interested to do the KYC. I've been involved for many years with Pi, but them just never really making progress, and they don't really have a whole lot to offer. And then there's the coin that's like the futures coin or whatever that's really not actually Pi, is being traded, and they're basing the value off that. I'm really not super comfortable with giving them all my info. Although if those price targets are true, a small amount of Pi can go a super long way. So where will PiCoin launch? Delays raises hope for major exchange listings. 10 million users have completed the KYC, bringing Pi Network closer to mainnet launch. Mainnet still expected in Q1 2025, with users urged to complete migration. And crypto exchanges like Binance and OKS have shown interest in listing PiCoin after mainnet launch. So where are we at here? This one didn't save my highlighting, obviously. Third and final condition, having at least 100 applications ready for mainnet launch, is still a work in progress. So currently around 80 to 85 applications are available, and the team is working tirelessly to add more. I think they're talking about applications to exchanges. Now, despite the delay, the team has reassured the community that the open mainnet launch is still scheduled for Q1. They have also urged users to complete the KYC, migrate to mainnet to avoid losing their Pi coins. This extension is seen as a way to ensure that all users are prepared and that the network launches smoothly. Meanwhile, speculation about PiCoin's major listings continue to grow. While no official announcements have been made, rumors suggest that Binance and OKX have shown interest in listing Pi. But currently, PiCoin is listed on exchanges like Bitmart, HTX Global, and CoinW, but trading has not yet begun. Interesting. For now, Pi community remains patient, trusting that delays will lead to a more successful and impactful launch. And our last article for today, this is some price predictions. Again, I don't like to get too into the predictions, but we'll talk about it. Pi Network prediction 2025, 2026 to 2030. How high will the price go? Well, the Pi Network price today is $42.62, despite it not being available and not launched on mainnet. So, I mean, this is weird to me, but Pi price could reach a high of $80 in 2025. That would be insane. PiCoin price with a potential surge may reach a high of $289 by 2030. This speculation is absolutely insanity. Pi Network, an old mining project, has regained the spotlight in the crypto space. With the potential launch of the Pi token, it has gained significant attention from the crypto space. With this, the altcoin has soared to over 22,800% over the last 10 months, but it's not available for trading. Reportedly, with newer, fundamentally strong updates and increasing adoption of the cryptoverse, the PiCoin price could achieve a new annual high of $80. Considering the present market sentiments, the PiCoin could conclude the year 2025 with an average trading value of $45. Again, insanity. They go on to talk about, it could reach 250 to 289 by 2028. They got these charts, and I mean, it's just so hard to believe that it's going to do that. But at the same time, I've seen crazier stuff happen in the crypto space. So really, I'm not setting my expectations too high, but, expect the worst and hope for the best. As you may be able to tell, I'm a little tired. This video took 3.5 hours to put together, and I was up late doing some streams and research and all this stuff. So I'm going to leave you with a few words. Again, if you aren't involved, make sure you check out quantzilla.online. The link is down in the description. And join our Telegram, read our white paper. It's super cool. It's super fun. And we did 88,000% gains, which is absolute insanity. We've cooled off a little bit now, and it's really a good buying opportunity. I also want to mention, though, none of this is financial advice. Always do your own research. Never invest more than you're willing to lose. And don't trust, verify. Don't do dumb stuff like leave your, seeds to your long-term holds or cold wallets on a picture in your phone. That's just dumb, right? Be smart about it. Meet people, talk to other people, and, don't take everybody's advice or information, as the gold standard, basically. Always cross-reference what you're learning. It's probably the best way to keep your funds safe and in your wallet when things go crazy. There's a bunch of links in the description. You can get a cold wallet that I recommend. There's also some links to exchanges if you're not signed up there. We both get a little bit of a bonus, I guess, if you sign up and start trading. And that's pretty much it for today, folks. I don't think I forgot anything, but like I said, I'm tired, so if I did, forgive me. We're going to try to keep doing these every couple of days, hopefully start doing it every day, but it's a whole lot of work with everything we got happening, so we'll just try to keep it as consistent as possible. Make sure you follow this channel. Make sure you follow Alberta Mountain Pirates, Mountain Pirate Radio. We're doing some drum and bass streams there. We're also doing a whole bunch of stuff on the Alberta Mountain Pirates channel. We got a variety of content from outdoor stuff to our events that we do. We got a pirate ship stage and a whole bunch of other exciting stuff there. So y'all have yourselves a great day. Be safe out there. Be smart. And don't get rugged on Solana. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Thank you so much. Take care, everybody. Bless on love. Oh, hey, I just saw one more message here. I got approved for the KYC on that and was still never able to do anything on Pi. Definitely feel it's a data farm of some kind as well. I'm glad that you said that. Thank you for kind of confirming a little bit of my speculation on that. I'm still kind of tempted, but at the same time, it's really sketchy. Once again, bless on love, bless on love.